How's everyone doing? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jonathan Mia. I'm one of the founding partners at Trowbridge Law Group. And today I'm going to be talking about top 3 reasons why you should not draft your own documents or DIY your own syndication. So actually the reason why I want to talk about this today is I got a phone call a few days ago from a potential client. Gene likes to call these homework calls. I call them guys trying to get free information from us, freeloader calls. I'm going to call them freeloader calls. Anyways, this guy, I'm not going to say his name or who he is, but he was asking for some help because he took someone else's documents, some other syndicators' documents, and he wanted to change them for his offering. He was doing it himself, changing the documents for his own deal. And a short answer that I gave him was, no, you should not do that. So here are the 3 main reasons why you should not do that. You should not write your own documents. Number 1, pretty self-explanatory, pretty obvious, right? Number 1 is you could screw up. You could make mistakes in the documents. Gene and I, we are licensed attorneys. We've both been to law school. We've had extensive training. We've been collectively in this industry for over 40, almost 50 years. So we have tons of experience drafting these documents and advising clients on, what should be in the documents. So if you're going to do it yourself, you have no idea. You don't have that experience. So you can make mistakes. And, obviously it could be like little typos here and there. That might not be that big of a deal. But, what if you screw up the essential terms of the offering, right? What if you have in the documents in one place where it says your investors are going to be getting this, and then another place in the documents that contradicts that? What if you don't understand the difference between return of capital versus return on investment, and you get that wrong? What if you get names of your entities wrong? What if you get the address of the property wrong? There's tons of things that could happen in the documents where you might not have the eye for it, and you screw that up, and then later down the road, some investor sues you, because of that mistake you made. So that's the main reason why you shouldn't do it. Number 2, and I think this might not be so obvious, is you are going to look like an idiot to your investors, right? Think about it from the investor's point of view. Obviously, not all investors are the same, right? There's smart investors and there's not so smart investors. But from the point of view of a smart investor, investor is going to most likely ask you who prepared your documents for you, who was your attorney, who was your securities attorney that did this for you. And if you say, I did it myself, you're going to look like a complete idiot, right? So you don't want to do that. You don't want to look like an idiot to your investors. So hire a professional to do your documents for you. And number 3, last reason why is because drafting documents is the practice of law. And unless you have a license to practice law, you are not allowed to practice law. In fact, one of our rules as attorneys, one of our rules of professional responsibility is to not assist people in the unauthorized practice of law. And that is the main reason why I don't help people like that call me and try to get free advice from me. Because if I were to give them free advice like that and they're not my client and they go off and do that, that could be a violation of my own professional rules of responsibility, right? I'm not allowed to help people practice law. So if you're doing it yourself, if you're practicing law without a license, that's something that you should not be doing. But yeah, anyways, those are the 3 reasons why I think people should not be doing their own syndication work, should not be drafting their own documents. Don't do it. Anyways, as always, if you guys have any questions about this topic or about securities rules in general, feel free to reach out to us in email. I'm John at trowbridgelawgroup.com. You can also schedule a free consultation with me at our website, trowbridgelawgroup.com.